Hi there, my name's Amanda Ruiz, I'm known as the Ultimate Door Opener, and I'm here with somebody tonight at the Female Entrepreneur Association Christmas Party who's very well known for selling from the heart. It's Catherine Watkin.
Hello everybody! Hi!
So today I want to ask you 3 questions, Catherine. What has been your biggest success for 2017?
I think my biggest success this year was the launch of my online program, which I launch every year in September, the Get More Clients Saying Yes course, and I had the biggest launch ever this year with a 57% increase on the year before, so that was 57% more wonderful, beautiful people to help get more clients saying yes without being pushy.
So what the hell did you do that was different this year to get 57% increase? That's an amazing success rate.
Well, there were quite a few things I did differently this year, but 2 things in particular. One was that I started a free Facebook group. So the launch was in September and I started a free Facebook group at the beginning of July. And I also started doing consistent, regular weekly videos during July, August and September. And I think that combination of things really made a difference, because by the time I came to make people an offer to work with me, there was a really strong relationship, and I think people had a really good feel what they were buying into.
Oh, fabulous. So it sounds like video is really successful for people to get to know you, the credibility, because when you buy from somebody, you're a key salesperson, or you teach people how to do sales, getting to know someone. Do you agree with the expression people buy people, or not? Is that old fashioned?
No, it's not old-fashioned. In my courses, I do talk about this. People do buy people, but in the end, there needs to be substance behind that. And what I see a lot is people running around. They believe that it's all about people buy people, so they're running around making lots of friends, but they never actually give them a clear reason or invitation to actually work with them. So I see a lot of people feel like I'm making lots of friends, I'm having lots of coffee, I'm going networking, I've got more and more friends, but I've still got no clients. So there still needs to be that focus in the end on the fact that you're in business, and it's about more than just sort of selling yourself. You need to be clear about the value you bring to people as well.
Listen to those killer tips. What aren't you going to do next year that you did this year? Did you have any kind of dodgy events this year, or something actually in business you think, I ain't going to repeat that?
Do you know, this year has been, if you'd picked any other year in the last 5 years, I could have picked out a disaster story. This year has been quite short on disasters, it's been fairly smooth. But the one thing that I wouldn't repeat was, I had my website redesigned, a complete rebrand. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was well worth the work, but completely underestimated how much work would go into it. And so I really, the summer was quite tough, and then that website went over deadline. I was still working on it when I was working on the launch, and I think if I could have my time again this year, I would have allowed more time to work on that website.
Okay, so it sounds like technical and all that business is quite a hard slog. And the final question is, 2018, what do you recommend people do in order to really close those sales deals or to get more clients? What would you say the one killer tip is that they should do?
Well, when you're asking the wrong person, because I don't have one thing that all other people should do, because I like to actually get to know someone and find out actually what's going to work best for them, because what's going to be the killer tip for you, Amanda, might not be a killer tip for me, and vice versa. So I can tell you what I'm going to be doing more. I'm definitely going to continue doing a lot more video. I think it's made a huge difference this year. It's allowed people to really get to know me and connect with me. But if I was going to give a general tip, I would say to people to get very clear on how they communicate what they do and the value they bring. So we're at an event this evening, and if you notice, most people that you've met have probably said to you something like, I produce a magazine, or I sell skincare, or I'm a coach. Doesn't really tell us about, what's in that for me? What is there about you that might make me want to buy from you? So it's about getting very clear, so when someone asks you what you do, you can be very crystal clear, and then they want to find out more. I haven't met anybody here this evening who's introduced themselves to me in a way that I've thought personally, wow, that sounds amazing, I want to find out more about what you do.
You speak my lingo, girlfriend. So I always bang on about the 8 worder elevator pitch, and that makes people stand up at networking events once you've delivered it and go, oh my god, I want to speak to you. So that's really interesting.
Okay, what's yours?
Okay, so I teach or I train entrepreneurs how to secure press coverage, that's 8 words, so that they can find many, many, many more clients in places they've never even heard of.
Nice.
And that is what PR does, I promise you.
And I work with people who've gone into business because they want to make a difference, but then get frustrated because they're not attracting enough clients, and I help them to attract and enroll clients without compromising their values.
You see? Nail it in 15. That was amazing. So
That was more than 8 words.
No, but that was fantastic. But basically, what Catherine is saying, it's got to be succinct, and you've got to tell people who you're trying to sell to, who you're trying to attract, and what you can offer. So, Catherine Watkin, what's your website?
sellingfromtheheart.com is the easy way to find it.
Okay, so go along there, get all her killer tips, watch her videos. She's also going to be doing a lot more video in 2018.
Oh, and I've got a quiz.
Oh, she's got a quiz and she's got a membership site.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? You got a quiz. What's a quiz? What's your quiz?
My quiz is on authentic sales style. So there's a series of 12 questions, and it will tell you what your unique authentic sales style is, which will tell you why you're naturally good at sales, even though you might not realise it, and also it will tell you why you're probably struggling with the sales process, so you can start to do something about it.
Okay, so I want to do that quiz. Where do I go?
You can go to sellingfromtheheart.com, and right there on the page.
Okay, so everybody...
membership sites, I'll keep you posted on that one.
Oh, I think there's something in the, coming about that. Okay, Catherine Watkin, thank you very much. Great interview. I hope you can hear us. I don't know whether you can hear us or not. There's so many people passing by. It's amazing. There's graffiti on the wall. And I've got Catherine Watkin here who looks stunning. So thank you. Good night. It's a wrap.
I even got my label.
Ooh, look
it
at
really
that.
is me, Catherine.
She really is Catherine. Goodbye.